Neha. I follow a vegetarian and gluten-free diet. I am a student here, so I buy a lot of food on campus, and as you may have guessed, it's a little bit of a struggle. In all seriousness, is it convenient to me to re-explore dishes on campus and to ask food businesses for nutritional facts, or if they can make special accommodations to my order? This one time, I had to grab a muffin while rushing to class, and it gave me a horrible stomachache. I couldn't even focus, and it made me really angry.
The food service industry always has their finger on the pulse of consumers' opinions and values. Ultimately, changes in the direction of inclusivity will be made when consumers clearly demand them. So let's stand and raise our voices, asking that the ingredients in our food be transparent.
Vegan, hungry,
celiac,
lactose-free,
Red meat free,
soy-free,
nut free,
vegetarian,
shellfish-free,
gluten-free.
confused,
halal,
diabetic.
For those without major dietary restrictions, food choice is often a trivial afterthought. For those unable to eat certain foods due to religious, ethical, allergy, sensitivity, or other reasons, food choice becomes a stressful daily obstacle.
People should be able to find what they're looking for and what they like to eat because of their health and their safety.
Our goal is not just to spread awareness of the topic, but to take action and facilitate meaningful change.
It's important when you're trying to make change to look at the issues that might seem small to you. Something that might have very little impact on your life might have a huge effect on somebody else's life. Some people might think about dietary restrictions and just say, oh, well, why don't they just not eat on campus? And that really isn't okay. We're all one community, and we should all be able to eat in our community.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anna Farmer. I'm an associate professor in community and public health nutrition here at the University of Alberta. So consumers are bombarded with a lot of information, and so whatever we can do to help them to filter that and to make some decisions about food and to feel that they've made some good decisions where they feel safe and can help to contribute to making it easier to follow the dietary restrictions.
Hi, my name is Safwan and I eat halal. Usually I wouldn't eat on campus because there's like only 2 or 3 places that I know of, and 2 of them are like donated places which are like unhealthy and like trying to stay fit.
The biggest reason that this problem jumped out to me was because of consumer empowerment. People should be able to find what they're looking for and what they like to eat because of their health and their safety.
My name is Marina Bannister, and I'm the president of the University of Alberta Students' Union. So me being a vegetarian has affected my ability to eat around campus because there are lots of options, but not all of them have everything that I'm looking for. And by that I mean being vegetarian, being relatively affordable, and being healthy. I think having an app that has different food information on it around campus is a great idea. There are lots of students here at the University of Alberta who have dietary restrictions, and it's any way that can make it easier for them to find healthy and affordable options is great. The Students' Union is always looking to partner with different students and student groups to try to increase the campus experience for our students. If that means partnering with different groups to make food options more accessible on campus, that's something that the Students' Union would consider.
So my name's Corey Hodgson. I'm the executive director of the Campus Food Bank at the University of Alberta. Food allergies, if you're talking about the allergies piece of restrictions, is something that's kind of gaining traction. They're becoming more and more common, like a growing movement that this is a public health issue and a life or death issue for some people, and that there's some responsibility on society. It's not on the individual, it needs to be a societal issue, because that's how it can be addressed. Like the argument that like, well, don't ever go out or like be a shut-in just like isn't a viable response to that, because you can't just like discount people in society because they have this health issue through no fault of their own. I think it's difficult for anybody that has those kind of restrictions, but students I think have it that much harder, and then we try to help the students who come through our door, but we're still pretty limited in what we can do for them. I can only give somebody so many cans of tuna. We could do better, and we could do better on campus, we could do better everywhere, but campus is a mini community, and I think all of these societal problems you always see reflected here too. The short version of food security is like you can have food that's right for you.
so we decided to create FoodforMe. FoodforMe is an app that allows someone to select their dietary restrictions or dietary preferences and see what dishes are available at food businesses across the U of A North campus that falls under those selections.
This would be a really good resource. Certainly having something that's accessible to know where you can go and what the foods that they have to offer.
I think having an app that has different food information on it around campus is a great idea. There are lots of students here at the University of Alberta who have dietary restrictions, and it's any way that can make it easier for them to find healthy and affordable options is great.
We believe that ingredient lists should be clear, accurate, and easy to find.
So I want to talk about something really important, and that's the business side of this. When you look at an app that's being created for people who have dietary restrictions, you think it's just for the people that are actually eating with a restricted diet. But the fact is that it's a huge benefit to businesses. Not only does it present as an ability for advertising within the app, but it also gives them greater exposure to those who might not even know that they serve meals that are dietary friendly. The other thing that's really empowering in this app creation is the fact that these businesses will also have a direct feedback loop with their customers, letting them know what they want. What are the most popular menu items for people on campus that are eating with dietary restrictions? It's a huge market, and with 70% of people actually having a dietary restriction on campus, it's very important that these businesses address such a niche market.
With so many different sets of restrictions and needs, any one group of voices is small. But in banding together and calling for easy and accessible transparency, we can make meaningful change to help them all.
FoodforMe gives me choices.
FoodforMe gives me confidence to eat on campus.
FoodforMe makes me feel included. We know from personal experience how frustrating unaccommodated dietary restrictions can be, and we know that working together we can realize change and create an inclusive culinary environment. So while FoodforMe started at U of A, it doesn't end here. We plan to scale up our model to include other businesses around Edmonton, and I will be working on FoodforMe this summer as part of my stretch. So please visit our website at foodforme.ca and check out our list of restaurants that accommodate to your specific dietary needs. And just think about all the places you didn't know you can eat, but now you can.
This group together, and it's what we're going to keep moving forward. And what FIRE brings with it are the values of fearlessness, inclusivity, resonance, and empowerment. That's kind of what we stand for.